what's the most difficult aspect playing against a team like OKC, if anything at all?
I think that their team chemistry. They're a really, really good team. They found ways to win a lot of games, regardless of what the game looks like. And they bring intensity every night. I think they genuinely go out with the mindset to win every regular season game. And I think with that mindset and the togetherness they have as a team, it makes them a difficult opponent.
Shai's one of the toughest covers in the league. What do you think you're learning about covering him just after seeing him for a couple of years?
I don't want to give too much away because we're going to have to play him in the playoffs. But he's a super complete player. I think he passed the ball amazing tonight. And that got some other guys going like Kason Wallace, and he was able to really impact the game with his scoring. But he's just a tough cover all around. I mean, I'm constantly, obviously, aware that he's looking for contact, looking to be physical on the offensive end and try to kind of bait me into tough positions to get me to foul him and things like that. So a lot of my worry with him is just keeping him off the free throw line and also not, picking up too many quick fouls. But he's a super tough cover. I mean, he makes shots, he can handle it, he passes, he does everything.
How much have you thought about playing that specific team and that specific matchup just over the last couple of months?
A little bit, just as much as I think about playing against Detroit the next game and the Knicks the game after that. We know we got to play everybody. There is no ducking in the NBA. So you play the best of the best on a night-to-night basis. And I don't think there's anybody in our head that we would rather play more than anybody else, Obviously, we've had some crazy matchups against them, some crazy games against them, and the respect is there. But like Jamal said, I think when you guys asked him leading up to this game, it is another game on our schedule.
Peyton, do you think you've earned the minutes like you had tonight, no matter who's healthy, even if the team is 100% healthy?
I mean, that's for the coaches to decide. I never want to come out of the game. I want to play all 48 minutes of the game selfishly, and I've always been that way. Regardless of if I'm tired, I want to fight through and I want to play every single minute of the game. But obviously, it's not in my control. I don't decide who plays minutes. I just, do what I can when my name is called.
You did a lot of your work second side with Jamal. What are kind of the keys to making that work?
I think just the pace that we play at, and then it just helps that Jamal's such a threat. If they overplay it and his man tries to jump out, he can keep it, and he can go create a shot for himself. So I think that just being a threat with my pace, it really opens up a lot of things because I'm shooting the ball so well that guys have to chase me now. And I feel like when I get 2 feet in the paint, there's really no shot that I can't shoot and make.
And then your finishing through contact has really, really improved, like many things for you this year. What kind of goes into getting better at that specific skill?
Just playing basketball more, I would say. The experience is everything. Being able to go out there and kind of play free. I was talking to somebody about this a little bit ago, but that's what this past run in January has allowed to happen, is for everybody else to kind of be aware of all the things that I could do. I think that I've always known that I have a lot of things that I could be good at. I think it's just more so my teammates having that trust in me and my coaches trusting me to be in those positions and have the ball in my hands. But I think the experience has just been everything.
To back up that, just your contact at the rim, just the whole thing with Chet in the first quarter, how much fun do you have making plays like that? Do you recall something similar like that happened before when you were younger?
I remember everything. Chet's my guy. We've had too many basketball experiences together, just in the span of, 6 to 8 years. Like, me and him have been going at it since, we had dreams about playing like this. So to see him be an all-star, that's super dope. It's super big for him. I'm happy for him. But those plays are always fun. It's just always fun to dunk on everybody, I don't fancy dunking on anybody more than the next guy. But to play against Chet in the highest levels of basketball is really a full circle moment every single time I see him out there on the floor. And there's nothing but respect between me and him.
Did you know that clip was floating around recently from the U19 practice?
Yeah. I see a lot of that stuff. It's always funny. Me and Chet go way back like a Cadillac. Like that's my guy.
On Jamal, he said he wouldn't half-ass it at the All-Star game. So, what do you think that looks like, him not half-assing it at the All-Star game?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think Jamal is a one-on-one person. I know he's going to go there and his personality is really going to show. That's what I'm more excited about than anything, is for him to go and get that national media attention and be able to show more of who he is, because he's such a dope dude off the court. And just to see him be selected to that team, it's just the culmination of so many years of hard work and so many years of him deserving it previously. But for him to have the mindset this year in his 10th year in the NBA? 11th, something like that, to be like, this is something that I want to do. This is a goal that I have. I want to go get this and go and get it. You can't give him enough props for that.
To see Jamal get on the All-Star team for the first time, and Jokic as well going for however many times he's already been. You're such a young player and your game is really starting to develop. Do you see those guys, and when they're going to the game, the All-Star game, like, do you think about how that's something that's like could happen for you in the future? Absolutely. I have those aspirations. I feel like I can be one of the best two-way players in the league, and I feel like I'm emerging as one of the best two-way players in the league right now, honestly. But it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of consistency. And you got to go out there and find ways to always reinvent yourself. I'm seeing it now, like when people are really scouting for you and they know that you're going to produce on a night-to-night basis, the coverages and the looks are way different. And I really have a lot of respect for those guys, despite being double-teamed and being guarded in all these crazy ways. They find ways to go out and produce night in and night out, and that's what I'm paying attention to the most.
Is playing for Team USA a goal for you someday in your career?
Absolutely. I think about that all the time. Like, playing in the Olympics is one of my dreams. Being able to travel with the FIBA U19 team and get a gold medal in Latvia was a super huge experience for me. And to be able to do that at the highest level in the Olympics, it would mean the world to me. And I think that the USA has, a lot of up and coming talent. I think there's a lot of eyes on the international talent that comes out now. But like, dude, between, guys like Cooper Flagg, Amin Thompson, like there's a lot of guys coming up in the U.S. that are really good players, and I think we'll be good for a long time to come.
Peyton also one of those guys?
Absolutely. But, God has a plan. It's already written, and we're just going to follow that. But I definitely think so.
Last one, Ryan.
You spoke previously about working with Darrell Wright in the offseason on your shot. I was wondering if there was a moment during that stretch or sometime during this season where you felt like the shot just really clicked, because this has to be the most confident that you've ever been shooting threes before.
Yeah, 100%. Like I tell you guys every time I come up here, every day I wake up, I'm the most confident I ever been. I think that's just a culmination of the hard work and the reps that I've put in. But I'm 23 years old, and the best part about this is the room for improvement to me. That's always been the beautiful part about it. I'm a really good player now, and there's so much room for growth that I'm looking forward to growing in so many ways. But the shooting is something that has opened up. You've seen my entire game. Like, I'm able to get downhill a lot easier, and it just makes the offensive game easier for my teammates as well. So I'm definitely super confident shooting it behind the line and from anywhere, honestly.
Thank you, Peyton.
Thank you, guys.
Ryan, I'm sorry.